Today, Clutch has been revealed to the world. It's been in development by Maverick Games for the past couple of years, and of course, Maverick Games was co-founded by a creative producer and a creative director and an executive producer that used to be with Playground Games. So they had a lot of involvement from Horizon 2 through to Horizon 5, and they've revealed their own game for the first time today. So let's see what it's all about. All right, let's go. Ah, yes, the Fiat Multipler. They've been live streaming for like last 10 days or something ridiculous.
Hello. How's it going? Oh.
Hello.
Let's do this a sec. Here we go. Well, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you taking the time.
That looks
especially
like...
those of you that have
Is his
been
name
here
Will
with us
Brown?
for the entire 10 days.
Like the main guy behind it?
Should we reveal a video game? Come on,
That's him, right?
So, myself
I've almost
and the
certainly
team
got his name
Maverick,
wrong, but
very, very excited to have you all with us here today.
That's a lot of people for a studio making their debut game.
So, really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you. I know you've all got a busy schedule. You've probably taken the time out of playing James Bond First Light or even Forza Horizon 6. So we do really appreciate.
I'm surprised they
taking a
even
moment to
mentioned
join us.
Horizon
So
6.
Thank you very, very much for that. Anyway,
mate, you're upside
I guess
down.
we should get into this. So, and let's
This has to be
let's try and keep this
intentional.
a little bit professional. So let's
Nobody.
over.
Oh, there we go. Nice
We've
transition.
spent the last 3.5 years cooking something pretty cool. Something that I think you're going to really like.
42 months.
Is a
I've
game
been
about
spending
the
on this.
love of driving, about the connection between car and driver, and the raw thrill of speed. Welcome to Clutch.
Okay, so we know now it's officially called Clutch. That's the first time they've officially given us the name for the game. Ooh, what have we got here? That is a Porsche 911 GT3 convertible. Looks very pretty. Yeah, French play. Oh, that's France all over. Yeah, this is French Riviera. I don't think they've said exactly where the location is, but it's 100% France. What was the car we just drove past? Hang on. I know it might just be a traffic car, but that's really difficult to tell. Goes by too quickly. Oh, that's 100% France.
So Clutch is the story of a pair of sibling racing prodigies competing in the R1K racing series.
So it's
the
more
R1K
story-based?
is a prestigious and historic series that's been the proving ground of the world's best drivers for 100 years.
I feel like that's... Hey, we wanted to kind of create our own version of a real-life racing series. It's like, we want our own F1. Oh, we've got an Aston Martin here. There's that multipler thing again.
But
they love
away
this
from
multipler.
The pomp and the pageant.
What is that in the background? I am going to be going frame by frame through some of this stuff because I want to glean as much information as possible. Yeah, it's a Cobra. I thought it could be a TVR of some sort, but yeah, that's quite cool.
Away from the...
Like, at this moment in time, we don't really know much about what cars they've licensed, what brands are in the game, so any sort of little hints there are here or there, it's information that we can glean about what Clutch will be all about.
Pageantry and
okay, that's just more Porsches and Aston Martins, nothing new.
Of the
I don't think.
R1K is the Midnight Collective, a group of car enthusiasts.
So there's a street
that care
racing
about the
side of it
money
as well.
and the fame of the R1K.
Subaru looks like a Lotus. A Renault, an R30... Ooh, R34? R34?
They care
it looks
about
cool.
the love of driving and the raw...
Hey, M3 GTR. That is a left-hand side Toyota... Not Toyota, sorry. What is that on the left-hand side? Kind of difficult to tell. What's intriguing me is the car behind the M3 GTR. Interesting.
Thrill of speed.
Oh, no, was that nitrous? Yeah, that's definitely nitrous.
The R1K. They care about the love
that they show us
here and the raw thrill of speed.
Oh yeah, 100% nitrous. I mean, at least it looks nice. Oh, underglows as well. Look, we got... Oh, come on. There. Underglows. That's cool. Look at that. Again with the multiple.
So on this project,
and
we've really had the benefit of time.
They really like the multiple.
It's actually the longest development of any game I've ever worked on, and that's a.
Is it? Hang on, it's been working on it for 3.5 years. How long was the Forza Horizon 5 development cycle? Hang on, because it was 2012, 2014, 2016, 2020. Wasn't Forza Horizon 5 years? Or am I being dumb? I know this is a dumb thing to kind of obsess over, but... Oh, no, it is. No. Horizon 4 was 2018, Horizon 5 was 2021. And he didn't work on Horizon 6. So, yeah, that is true. Strange, okay.
Now just to make some big investments that I know you're going to really appreciate. Using our custom version of Unreal Engine 5, we've been able to achieve a level of detail and accuracy never before seen in in-game car models.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, the models we've seen so far do look very cool, but are they the most accurate car models ever seen in a video game? It's a bold claim to make, that's what I'll say. And yes, I did see UE6 was announced. So yeah, license plates look a bit weird. Yeah, a little bit. It's probably because they couldn't use, you know, on European plates you have like the stars on them and all sorts. So there's like elements missing from them almost. But yeah, I mean the models do look good so far. Ooh, nice Bimmer. And the R34 again.
Curve, every fleck of paint, every interior stitch.
It does look very nice.
Every groove of tyre wear recreated perfectly.
It looks great. Ooh.
And on older cars, there'll be signs of wear. Signs.
I love the signs of wear, because one of my pet peeves, especially with modern racing games, is cars look too pristine. It's like you're racing them, you're spending a lot of time in them. They shouldn't look factory fresh 100% of the time. Right, so I like the fact that, you know, the leather's got a bit of wear to it, the interior's got a bit of dirt, it looks lived in.
Love. Signs that the cars have actually been driven, been on an adventure.
Okay, a Lotus. Same Porsche. Ooh. It looks very pretty.
But all of this, it's not just a static presentation. A part of the joy of car ownership is that sense of connection between the car and the driver. And that's why we've pushed to set a new benchmark in car customization.
Oh, cool.
From the options you'd select when you're speccing out a brand new car, to those aftermarket parts that allow it to become true one of one.
It seems, oh, that was exhaust tip modification. There's a lot of there's the underglows again. Oh, you get to change the steering wheel, the seats.
To those little human...
Okay, that's very cool. That's a level of depth in car customization that you don't... I mean, I can't really recall a game that goes kind of that deep. I mean, you know, GTA 5 does, but...
To those little human details
that's
that make
very
it really
cool.
feel
I love
like it's
that.
your car. Things like the coffee cup you were meaning to throw away, those parking tickets.
Ooh, Red Bull. Oh, interesting. So they put an actual Red Bull car in, so they must have some sort of licensing agreement with Red Bull. Could that be for, like, specific cars? Does Red Bull have a specific involvement in the game? I mean, there's no way they struck a licensing thing with Red Bull just to have their cans in the game. I would assume there's something deeper there.
Receipts strewn across the dashboard. That hoodie you've slung on the passenger seat. The fluffy dice.
Oh, you can put clothes on your passenger seat. That's quite interesting.
Hanging from the rearview mirror.
We haven't made fluffy dice.
We haven't made fluffy dice. Okay.
0 out of 10 game. We need fluffy dice.
All right, well, we haven't made fluffy dice, but we
Every
will make
car
fluffy
should
dice.
have fluffy dice.
And anything else
we
you
will.
want to see,
Okay.
just let us know and we can add that as well.
There's the multiplayer again. They're obsessed with this multiplayer.
We talked about the R1K and the Midnight Collective, but in the early part of our game, our hero gets himself into a spot of trouble. A spot of trouble that leads him to look up the services of a fixer. And in doing so, we smash open the doors to the underworld beneath the glitz and the glamour of...
Hang on. You're telling me they used this car
and in doing
to break
so,
into what looks like a bank vault, yet it has no damage on it whatsoever? I mean, I get they might not want to show damage this early, but yeah, that's interesting. Also, Is this guy not wearing a balaclava or anything?
Doing so, we smash open the doors to the underworld.
No. Come on, dude, if you're robbing a bank, you're not going to do it without some sort of, like, way to hide your identity, are you? Still, yeah. It seems like there's more of, like, a story focus here, like an actual... Not like Forza Horizon, where it's like, here's these, like, individual stories about car culture, but, like, an actual action story. Like, hey, this guy's getting into trouble, he's stealing something from a vault. I assume it's a bag of some sort. A bank of some sort, and I assume there's going to be follow-ups to that. There's going to be consequences. Airbag failure. Yeah, you would think the airbags would be set off in an accident like that. Although you could say that about a lot of games, couldn't you? Imagine how often the airbags would be set off in Forza Horizon 6, for example. Anyway.
Beneath the glitz and the glamour of the R1K.
Ooh, police! Okay, is this a... Okay, so there's like a chase through what looks like the floor of a bank? That's cool. So cops confirm.
And whether it's in a high-speed getaway or if you're just out exploring this beautiful open...
Ooh, that looked like a big jump of some sort. Almost like a... It's not really like danger sign sort of scale,
getaway,
but...
Or if you're just out
still a cool little...
this
It's the sort of thing that I imagine if it was in Horizon, you get a lovely slow-mo shot of bursting through the bank wall as you land on the other side.
beautiful open world. Clutch Tech mods add new ways to move through the world at speed.
Mods? Whoa, what?
And if you want to see...
What the hell was that? Hang on. What is this? That's a cool idea. I'm not sure if it's just going to be a gimmick, though. I mean, there's going to be more mods than this, but the ability to, like, hook yourself onto, what is this here, a lamppost, and swing yourself around is an interesting idea. Okay.
And if you want to see some more of Clutch, check out our channel for the Clutch trailer, which reveals the location.
Trailer's not out today. Trailer comes out June the 5th, and I think we'll react to that once it's out as well.
The game is set in, as well as the stars of our...
Ooh, that was like more of an actual race
game is set in, as well as the...
Yeah, this is like an R1K circuit. I wonder if I mean, I assume all of these circuits will be fully fictional, as opposed to having any sort of licensing. I mean, it's an open world racing game, so I assume they're going to have original circuits in the open world, as opposed to them being separate from the open world environments, if that makes sense. Kind of like how we have the circuits sort of in the open world of Horizon 6. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Stars of our cast. But for now, check
Some
all our
very
channels,
beautiful
follow us
environments.
everywhere. I love you all. See you next time. Goodbye.
Okay. More of that slingshot. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think... Understandably, it's a reveal, so they're not going to show us all of the details yet. They focused a lot on the cosmetics of this, you know, the detail of the interiors and the customization you can do, and tire work, you know, how accurate the tires look, and, you know, how the cars look a bit... It's interesting how they focus on, oh, cars look worn, but there's certainly been situations there where they could have showcased car damage and chose not to. So... yeah, it's very early days, of course. The game looks great, but what's more important is how the cars feel to drive, how engaging the game is from a narrative perspective. So hopefully we'll get a little more of that when the first trailer drops this Friday. But for now, I don't really have anything negative to say. It's more like curiosity. I'm more curious as to see where we go from here as they kind of drip feed us more information. But I think for a first reveal for the game, it looks decent. I would assume with that level of customization on each car, the actual size of the vehicle roster will be a lot smaller. That would be my guess anyway. But again, pretty much anything I say at this point is going to be speculation. It does seem like kind of a blending a few ideas from different racing games. So like the open world aspect of, you know, the Horizon games, sort of a bit of the story and kind of the street racing customization aspects from Need for Speed. Interesting that they sort of name dropped 007 First Light at the start there, so maybe kind of drawing on games of that ilk from again from like a story perspective. But yeah, cautiously optimistic is how I feel right now. So yeah, we'll certainly keep our eyes on it, that's for sure.